Your wife tells you about something bothering her. Before she's even finished talking, your brain is already working on solutions. You're mentally listing options, figuring out the fix, getting ready to help. And then you offer those solutions because you genuinely want to make things better for her. But instead of thanking you, she gets frustrated, or she pulls away, or she says, "You're not listening." And you're thinking, "I literally just gave you 3 ways to solve this. How is that not listening?" Here's what's going on. Your wife doesn't need you to stop caring. She needs you to stop treating her like a problem to solve. Let me explain what I mean. When you immediately jump into fix-it mode, you're basically saying, let's skip past how you feel and get to the logistics. But for her, how she feels is the point of telling you. She's not broken. She's not asking you to rescue her. She's asking you to be present with her while she processes something that's affecting her emotionally. There's a huge difference between those two things. Think about it like this. You come home and tell her about a terrible meeting at work. She immediately says, "Well, why don't you just talk to HR, or maybe switch departments? Have you thought about looking for a new job?" How would that feel? Probably like she's not really hearing what you're saying. Like she's rushing past your actual experience to get to solutions. That's what it feels like to your wife when you do it to her. So what should you be doing instead of problem solving? You need to be witnessing. Just being there while she works through whatever she's dealing with. I know that sounds vague, so let me break down what that actually looks like. When she starts telling you something, your first job is simple. Stop what you're doing and actually pay attention. Not the while you're scrolling your phone kind of attention. Real attention. Turn toward her. Look at her. Put your phone down. Show her with your body that right now she has you. Then, and this is where most men completely miss it, just listen. Don't interrupt with questions trying to diagnose the problem. Don't start offering advice halfway through her second sentence. Just let her talk. While she's talking, pay attention to how she's feeling, not just what she's saying. Is she frustrated? Hurt? Overwhelmed? Exhausted? That emotional layer is what she needs you to see. Not the facts of what happened, but how it affected her. After she's done talking, here's what you say. Something that acknowledges what she's feeling. That sounds really frustrating. No wonder you're upset about that. That must have been hard to deal with. You're not agreeing that the situation is impossible. You're not saying she's right about every detail. You're just recognizing that this experience created real feelings for her. That acknowledgement, that's what she's been wanting all along. Someone to see her emotional experience as valid. Now here's where it gets tricky. After you've done all that, your brain is still screaming, but what about the solution? And here's the thing. Sometimes she does want your input, but not yet. Not until she feels heard first. So after you've listened and acknowledged how she feels, you ask one simple question. Do you want me to help you think through this? Or did you just need to vent? That question changes everything. Because now she gets to tell you what she actually needs instead of you assuming. If she says, "I just needed to vent," your job is done. You don't need to fix anything. You just needed to be there. And you were. Mission accomplished. If she says, "Yeah, I'd love your thoughts," now you've got the green light. Now she's actually ready to hear your ideas because she already feels heard. Let me walk you through what this looks like in real time. She comes home and says, "My coworker was so condescending in the meeting today." Old response. Did you say something to her? Maybe talk to your boss about it? New response. You stop what you're doing, turn toward her. That sounds frustrating. What happened? She explains for 2 minutes. You're not planning your response, you're actually listening. When she's done, you say, "Wow, I can see why that bothered you. Being talked down to in front of everyone would be infuriating." Pause. Let that land. Then, do you want to brainstorm how to handle it, or did you just need to get that off your chest? See the difference? You didn't skip past her feelings to get to solutions. You stayed with her in the frustration first, and then you asked what kind of support she needs. That's what being a witness looks like. You're there with her, not rushing her past the emotion to get to the fix. Here's what most men don't understand. Being a witness is helping. It's just a different kind of help than you're used to giving. You think helping means eliminating the problem, but what she needs is for someone to help her carry the weight of the experience until she's processed it. That's not less valuable. That's actually more valuable because it's what she can't do alone. She can brainstorm solutions on her own. She's a capable adult. But she can't feel witnessed and validated on her own. She needs you for that part. And when you give her that, you're giving her something way more important than solutions. You're giving her emotional safety. You're showing her, I see you, I'm not rushing you, and your feelings matter to me. That's intimacy. That's connection. That's what makes a marriage feel like partnership instead of just two people managing logistics together. Now I know what you're thinking. But what if she actually does need help? What if there's an obvious solution she's missing? If she wants your help, she'll ask for it. Or she'll say yes when you offer. Trust that she'll tell you what she needs. And here's the reality. Most of the time, she already knows what her options are. Talking it through with you helps her get clear on what she wants to do. By witnessing instead of solving, you're actually helping her solve it herself. That's more empowering than you telling her what to do anyway. One more thing. This doesn't mean you never get to offer solutions. It just means solutions come after emotional support, not instead of it. Think of it like this. She needs to feel heard first. Once that box is checked, then she might be ready for your input. But if you skip that first box and jump straight to solutions, you're trying to build on a foundation that isn't there yet. So here's your new pattern. Listen fully. Acknowledge feelings. Ask what she needs. Then respond accordingly. Stop treating every conversation like a problem that needs solving. Start treating it like an opportunity to show her she's not alone in whatever she's dealing with. That shift, from consultant to companion, that's what transforms your marriage from transactional to deeply connected. Because your wife doesn't need you to have all the answers. She needs you to be a safe place where she can process her thoughts and feelings without judgment or pressure. When you give her that, everything changes. Comment below and let me know. What's the hardest part about not jumping straight to solutions? And if you want the complete framework for this, grab the ebook. Links in the first comment or my bio.